So let's talk about Hollywood versus Two Fly. What y'all think? What do we think?
The day that we got married was one of the happiest days of my life. It was amazing, not just
hey there.
Marrying Veronica, but at the same
let's
time,
talk about
all the time that we did with my family.
Let's talk about the races tomorrow. You know what? So I'm not really sure how to. Oh, there it is. No, I don't know how. Trying to figure it out, but it ain't working.
Nathan is married to his high school sweetheart, Michelle Payette.
So I've never, ever, ever, y'all wouldn't even believe it.
They've flown in with their children all the way from Alaska.
I've never, ever, ever pinned anything on live. So I'm trying to figure out. You like Two Fly on both?
Separated for years and thousands of miles, but as soon as we get together, it's like we've never, been apart.
It's Nathan's wife, Michelle's turn behind the camera.
Huh. So you like Two Fly on both?
Michelle can't resist turning the camera.
You like Two Fly over Hollywood and Two Fly over Macho. Now, usually I bet logically. So I'll reserve my opinion until so that's what you think. Lo got the car right, or it's the biggest bluff in history. So if anyone wants to come on and talk about it, we can do that. I do have opinions about it, but we can just see. I think, you know what? I'll wait and see what y'all think about how the races are gonna go, because I definitely have my opinion. And for the record, everyone always says that I'm Team Hollywood. Jones 4927. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one. I'll reserve what I'm gonna say about it until I get some of y'all opinions. So, who y'all going with? I definitely will say, like I was saying, people say that I'm all the way Team Hollywood. No, I'm not. I bet with my head and not my heart. I actually like all the guys. I see them like brothers. So I don't wait till if they are they even gonna do test hits. People was telling me I didn't see all Bruce live last night because I had to get some rest. I got a busy week coming up. Next week is my birthday, so I got a really busy week coming up. I'm not working. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm going to Atlanta. I got a business seminar. I just got a lot of. So you like Two Fly in both races, Big Country?
I have the most beautiful wife, and I love her. And
if they do test hits, that'll be great, Beezy. But I don't know if they're gonna do test hits. Usually, Hollywood don't too much do test hits. When I have been there, I don't normally see him do too many test hits. I definitely think it's gonna be. I definitely think it's gonna be some good. It's gonna be some good races. Now my dilemma is, I was supposed to be hi. Yeah, that's true. I guess if we don't hear off the trailer. My dilemma is I did not know they were racing until today, and I'm supposed to be headed to Atlanta I'm staying in Atlanta for like 12 days, just gonna be there through Stunt Fest. So that was my plan, to head to Atlanta tomorrow. If I go to West Palm Beach, which is like 3 hours from me, I go all the way to West Palm Beach.
Definitely, it was getting a glimpse of what family life
That's
is
interesting.
for us.
You don't think Hollywood got enough?
To have it all together.
That's interesting.
Now in Hawaii, it's now Eric's turn.
Big Country, did you see the last race that they had? The last couple of races that Pocahontas and that Hollywood and Two Fly had? I think I may have a couple of them in my. If you want to take a look at them, I think I do have a couple of them in my IGTV. So just take a look at them, and I'm pretty sure that they have all changed their setups. I have it on pretty good authority that they done changed that they have changed their setups. So if anyone wants to come in and talk about it, we definitely can do that.
He asked me a couple of times if I was nervous.
But
Try to reassure me to
I think
just enjoy the
it's
moment.
definitely gonna be.
It won't last very long. Just
My first race is actually May 12th. That's Mother's Day.
and then we're done and we'll be
It is
no, it's pretty
so yeah. So I'm very excited about that. Hey,
Hey, Lee.
there.
How you doing?
How you?
Living, chasing after two little ones.
So what are your thoughts about the race tomorrow? The race is tomorrow.
I don't think there's going to be races. I think there'll be a race, and I think it's going to be Fly against Macho. I don't see the Hollywood versus Two Fly going down tomorrow.
Okay.
I personally don't see it. I might be wrong, but I don't see it. Just kind of felt like that's the way it was angling,
Mhm.
Maybe
Well,
I'm
that's
crazy.
interesting.
Maybe I'm crazy,
I
but
didn't
that's
get
just what I feel.
I didn't get the opportunity to watch Bruce live, so I don't know what happened. When did that happen?
I personally think that from watching it,
Right?
you're right. Quit crying. This is what happens when you got a little kid, and
You ain't paying no attention to him?
yeah, I'll take care of him in 2 seconds. Don't worry about it. I personally don't think that the Fly Hollywood race is going to go off, because I think Fly kind of got backed into a corner.
Mm-hmm.
I think what happened was that Fly kind of thought that he was going to get Macho, which is a better matchup for him. And
Right.
then what ended up happening is he basically got now two of them for the price of one.
Right.
And I don't think that he's going to be able to beat both of them coming out the hole like that. I mean, that's asking a lot of a guy. He's been off the circuit for almost a year. Now he's going to race two guys, not once.
Right.
That takes a set, I don't know if it's confidence. I don't know if he knows what he's got, but that takes a lot of balls.
Right. So that's your opinion on what's gonna happen. So
My
I guess
opinion-
we'll see tomorrow.
Yeah, my
Go
opinion of
ahead.
what's going to happen tomorrow is something's going to happen. The first race ain't going to go off. The second race will go off, and then we're going to see what actually has to happen. Yeah, they said that he has to race Hollywood first, but I don't see that happening. If y'all watch the live, you kind of get the feeling like he was pushing to get Macho, knowing that Hollywood would throw Macho out there. Like that would be the car he'd throw at him. Because Hollywood's go-to when you sit there and say, well, I don't want to race you because of X, Y, or Z is throw Macho at you. So that's kind of what he's been doing lately, and a lot of people have been biting off more than they can chew with that, So we'll
they're
see.
saying, I guess I'm gonna have to go and watch Bruce live, because they're saying that the stip is he has to race Hollywood first.
Well,
That's what they're saying the stipulation is.
if he races Hollywood first and it's at Palm Beach, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to sit here and say this, not because anybody thinks I'm a Hollywood freaking aficionado,
Right.
because I'm not. But
Right.
I can't bet with a guy that's been off the track and hasn't raced in almost a year. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I understand what you're saying. That's definitely an interesting take on it. When I first saw it, my first thought was Hollywood in the first race
Mm-hmm.
and Two Fly in the second race. That's what I thought.
Honestly, I see it possibly going the other way. I see it
So you think?
being I see Hollywood and Fly not happening. Fly racing Macho beating him, and then that kind of happens, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because I know everybody says that he wanted Hollywood first. You got to understand something though. First, he pulls the whole Hollywood offered him, you know, the lane choice 2 months ago, and Hollywood's like, dude, you know,
Right.
you don't need to have that. We can flip for lanes, which is kind of fair. And you know,
Mm-hmm.
he's like back and forth. Well, you know, if Macho wants to race the big boys, then Macho's gonna have to do something. And not for nothing, I don't understand why anybody would sit there and say that Macho ain't one of the big boys. If you folks are using the size of his engine as to be the determining factors how big of a car he's got, y'all got it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That man
Right.
done ran through everybody's life. At least twice over. You know?
Oh, they said Two Fly in Hollywood first.
Yeah, and then Fly has the lane choice. Yeah, but I don't think the first race is gonna go off. I really don't. I don't. And here's the second part that I would say. Hollywood beats him the first race. He don't race Macho back the second. I see one race going down tomorrow. I don't see two. I personally don't see two.
Well, I guess we'll know in about 27 hours, huh?
Well, no. I mean, if
you know what?
I mean, all your people that are saying that Lowe knows how to set up a car, I got nothing but love for Lowe. I think he's a great driver. I think he's a good builder. I think he knows what he's doing. But you have to understand something. That car has not done a competitive pass in almost a year. And you're asking him to set up the car to race not one, if not two of the most consistent cars that have been out there for the last year. I mean, look what happened to Donk Master. You know, he went 1-1. I mean, they split both of those races. And legit, if Hollywood would have hooked as well as CeCe hooked out the hole, we might be having a different conversation.
I'm gonna tell you this. That's the only thing. Donk Master red lighting is the only thing that saved my life on that money. Cause let me tell you something. I bet the bag on the Hollywood CeCe race. And when everybody seen Donk Master red light, they started calling. You should have seen my phone just blowing up. They was like, cause I mostly bet the same people all the time. So we don't have to cash out. We good. So they started calling my phone like, yeah,
So
I was like,
that race.
Right. So I was like, okay, that's cool. You know, I'll let y'all live for the day. And then that caused me to only have to pay out on the second race some of the money that I won on the first race. Cause I won big on the first race. Cause they kind of did, like you say, they backed me in a corner. They made me bet the Donk Master Macho race in order to get the CeCe Hollywood money.
A lot of people started grabbing these. There was a shortage of aspirin at the track.
So yeah, that's an interesting take on it. I guess we'll see tomorrow. So I guess we'll see tomorrow.
I'll be the first person to say it. I mean, no hate in any kind of thing I'm going to say. I hope it happens. I really hope it happens. I mean, that we kind of need that. I mean, two races back to back. I hope it happens. But you're asking a guy who's been off the track for a year, testing don't count, to have to run not one but two of the most consistent cars.
Yeah, I think so too, Country. He said he still think they need to run it back. I definitely think they need to run it back, but you know, it's politics involved when it comes to that stuff. I definitely hope that they run it back. at some point.
It should happen, but it's going to have to happen in Florida, and I'm in agreement with that. They went up to his place to race him, and they split. It's only fair they come down to their place and race them.
Right.
You know, because again, that's just the way that it works. And,
right.
You know, technically, if we're talking about who need who, Donk Master has to get off the schneid, and he has to get through that freaking demon that is Hollywood. His car, the Z06 has freaking nightmares of facing anything that comes out of Hollywood's camp right now. It has to, because it's literally been, you know, mishap after thing go wrong after thing go wrong. You know, it's like, dude, I can't get around this guy not for a lack of trying.
Well, I just feel like that first race, I kind of felt that, because everybody was like, well, it's just like riding a bike. It's not. I don't think it's not like riding a bike. And he was rusty.
No. Oh, hell no. And if you
he's talking about my money, he's talking about my money good because we Team Hollywood. Let me just clear that up. I am not Team Hollywood. I bet with my head and not my heart. I bet with who I think is going to win. And it just so happens that most of the time when y'all see who I'm betting with, when y'all can actually hear who I'm betting with, it's Hollywood. But it's not that I'm Team Hollywood. It's just because that's who I feel like is going to win the race.
Again,
as I just said,
I'm going to sit here
if both of those races go down, I feel like Hollywood will win the first one against Fly, and I feel like Fly will win the second one. That's just my thoughts.
See, folks,
and y'all know Macho, my guy. Y'all know last year I won a lot of money with Macho.
See, folks are getting what I'm saying kind of twisted. I'm not saying that the Z06 is scared. He's having nightmares because what's happening is he's having difficulty getting through them. It's just realistic. It's not a lie. Here's the thing that a lot of people got to understand. If you want to say that I don't know what I'm talking about, you're asking a guy or anybody to go win a race, a technicality win, and to be honest, good night, Zoe, technicality wins in NHRA, IHRA, football, you know, baseball. You got again, technicalities win. A win is a win, a loss is a loss, inch or mile. Donk Master would have taken it the same way. He's taken red lights the same way. So let's not even go there. We're just going to be real honest about this, okay? Everybody wants to bet with their heart, and that's all well and good. You can't ask a man who has not been behind the wheel of a car, okay? Not even racing. Let's just leave that out. Has not been behind the wheel of a car in almost 7 months to now get behind the wheel of a car in front of his hometown, in front of his fans, in front of a whole bunch of people that are watching online to race who is arguably one of the most consistent racers at the tree in the next lane. If that isn't pressure on top of pressure on top of pressure, I don't know what is. And I'm going to sit there and say this to everybody, for all those people that are saying that I'm talking stuff, that Donk Master going to do this. Listen, he did what he did the second race. He raced his race and he did what he had to do. But at the end of the night, it's going to be real simple. If the Patriots are playing the Dolphins and you have to bet your kid's life on it, if you don't go with Tom Brady, you're going with Florida because that's your team. You know, if you're Georgia and you're saying, you know what, we're going with Atlanta over the Patriots.
Right.
If you don't go with the Patriots, if you don't go with the GOAT,
right,
all because you want to be from your town or from your city, which is arguably right, you know. And I'm saying Hollywood can't get around CC. He hasn't gotten around him yet. Again, you folks want to sit there and twist narratives. Again, don't twist narratives to fit what it is that you want it to fit. Brady can be beat. It's been proven. But at the same time, you have to go with numbers. You have to take with what goes right with you. If you don't bet with Macho, 80% of the time, you're putting yourself 100% of the time behind stuff. Yeah. I mean, literally, you have to. Look at KP. I told you this 6 months ago, KP. You go with the guy who's consistent, and you're going to win more times than you lose. How many
you
times
definitely told me that.
How many times have you won with the same car?
Probably at least 7 to 10.
Okay. And good night, Zoe, just to answer your question, the Patriots lost to the Giants, the Eagles, and I forget the third team, but how many rings does he win? And how many trophies does he hoist up? As a matter of fact, they dented last year's trophy. So
Y'all lose. You know, y'all losing me on football. I don't know nothing about football. I got to stick to race.
What I'm saying with racing is that you go with consistency. You go with the guy that's 17-4 versus the guy that's 0-0. You just have to.
Right.
No offense to the guy that's 0-0, but you have to go with the guy that's 17-4. Until the guy that's 17-4 goes 17-10, you can't really go against him. Especially if you've got a guy who's 17-10 versus another guy who's 17-5. You know what? That's an argument you can have.
Let me address this. So he's saying he team Hollywood no matter what. If you team Hollywood no matter what, I'm gonna bet you on that second race. The next guy said, I can answer that one. What big dog did Macho beat? DM don't count. He beat Cad. Let me think. He beat Cad.
It's not that he beat Cad. You see, again, everybody wants to get this confused. They all want to sit there and say, well, who's the competition he's beaten? He has gone 17-4. How he went doesn't matter. Mm-hmm. A win is a win. Everybody sits here and wants to say, and I'm the first person to say it, that
ain't he like 18? Go ahead.
He's 18 something, but let's just say he's 17-4. I'm the first person to sit here and say that Mayweather is not the greatest of all time. But he's undefeated.
Right.
So what? He didn't fight anybody that was worthy of being in the ring. He fought who he had to fight. He went and beat the people that were in front of him. So at the end of the day, I can't sit here and say, well, you know what? It's bullshit. To me, it may be. To a lot of people, it may be. But at the end of the day, and you know what? Tom Brady can't get past Eli Manning. I'm a Giants fan. He can't. He hasn't.
Listen, we started talking about football. I don't know nothing about that.
What I'm talking about is this: you can't go against the guy who's shown consistency on the track and start to diminish his accomplishments. You just can't. Right. It's like me sitting here and saying Donk Master hasn't done it for 4 or 5 years. You don't hear me saying that. If Donk Master races Cad tomorrow, who do you think I'm going with? Donk Master. Okay, here, put it this way: Donk Master races FYA tomorrow. Who do I go with? Whoa! Now I just flipped it on everybody because, you know, I'm FYA's boy. I'll be the first person to say my money's on Donk Master.
Right.
Sorry. I love you, FYA. You're a buddy to me, but my money's on Donk Master. You got to beat him. He doesn't have to beat you. Right. That's just truth.
You know,
it's not going against the grains, though. It's the truth. If Donk Master goes up against FYA tomorrow, Donk Master's got my money. If I have to bet my family on it.
Right.
You know? If I have to bet my family on Donk Master versus Macho, again, I have to go take Macho until he beats him. Until he shows me that he drives around him. Now, if CC and Hollywood are racing again, neutral location, I'm staying away from that bet because I don't know who's faster than who. I didn't see anything. Because I can argue the point that CC outran him, but I can also argue the point that if they both hooked and they both did what they were supposed to do at the lines, the race may have been a hell of a lot closer at the end, and we may be talking something different. So you could argue with either side. But as far as Macho racing freaking Donk Master, until Donk Master beats him, I have to keep taking Macho. Okay, here's a better one. If Macho beats Fly tomorrow, what's the excuse then? Who's the person he's beat? What's the excuse becomes then? Because now Macho would have beaten 2 Fly, would have beaten Donk Master, and would have beaten Cad.
Well, y'all know how I feel about Macho. I feel like Macho is the little engine that could. That is my what is the little engine, the little train name? I can't think of it. But y'all know that I just love a good story of an underdog. And that's what Macho was. An underdog.
We made it 420. Let me say something. Macho won because of a red light. If you would have bet on Macho, not Donk Master, you would have still collected.
Yeah, win is a win.
Everybody here that's saying that Macho won on a technicality would have still collected the money.
That's exactly the name of the dog, underdog. You're right.
If you want to sit here and say that it's a technicality, the next time that you win a bet on a red light, give the money back to the other person.
Right.
Because ain't a single one of y'all gonna do that. ain't one soul gonna do that. And you lie.
Let me tell you.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something. I almost passed out in the lane. I almost passed out in the stands. When Donk Master red lighted, I almost passed out in them stands. You hear me? Because I was just finna have to pay out all that money. But when I won that money, I was like, Lord,
yeah, you took it.
You know your child. I was like, Lord, you know your child. Thank you in your name.
You take the money and you go. You know?
Anyway, yeah, and I do agree with you on, I hate that people try to discredit Macho, saying that he hasn't won. Who has he beat? He beat a lot of people. 17 wins is a lot.
Hell,
no matter if he raced me, no matter if he raced you, no matter if he raced the old lady that stayed next door to him. You know what I'm saying? A win is a win.
Can't take it away from the man.
Right. And then most of the time, Macho's so humble. He just say, lock it in. Lock it in. He don't do all that back and forth like them other dudes. He lock it in. And he'll get on there and say, gap. You know what I'm saying? He don't go back and forth. And I love that.
At the end of the day, Macho will line up his car and race him, and you have to do one of three things. You got to either beat him to the 60, beat him to the 330, or make sure that you beat him at the tree. I mean, you have to do one of the three. Otherwise, you're going to lose. It's just going to happen. He's going to run his race. You have to drive past him.
Right. So that one time.
If you could drive past him, you could drive past him. Hey, all well and good to you.
Mm-hmm. You're right. So I just wanted to take some look at him to my gap. I just wanted to get some people's take on what they thought was gonna happen. So I guess I'm gonna see who else wants to come on and talk about it. So I guess we'll definitely stay tuned to see what's gonna happen tomorrow.
All right, lady.
All right. Talk to you later. All right. So if anyone else wants to come on, just send a request and we can talk about it. I don't. I'm gonna reserve my. His opinion on the whole situation is both races won't go down. I don't know if I think both races won't go down, but y'all are saying I never seen Bruce live, so I don't know if I don't know, you know, what the steps were, any of that, but y'all saying that both of the races have to be ran. So if anyone wants to come on and let's talk about it, we definitely could do that. So I'm not sure, but I definitely, I know who I would bet with. And like I said, it's not that I'm just all team Hollywood. Don't feel that way. So I already know. I already know your take on it. You go ahead.
Listen, I respect GoneHollywood. Ever since I've been fucking with GoneHollywood, I ain't lose no money. You know what I'm saying? I just lost against my homeboy Carolina with GoneHollywood and CC. I bet with CC, long as CC ain't racing GoneHollywood, but I just thought like GoneHollywood don't beat him. You know what I'm saying? If I bet my money, it don't be with them. If I'm gonna bet my money, don't be with GoneHollywood them. They call consistent. In and out custom cars, they call consistent. I ain't on bet with nobody else's car. I feel like Two Fly begging for a race. Like, you ain't got to beg. Just bring your car to the track and race.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I done lost a lot of money with Blue Magic. I bet with Blue Magic for a whole, 2 years. But anytime he race, I bet with him.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like he got something to prove. But get what? He coming back. Only people I'm going to bet my money with, regardless, I'm going to bet with Bruce Doctor, and I'm going to bet with GoneHollywood.
So that mean I need to.
And I bet with CC. If CC ain't racing GoneHollywood on, I'm betting with CC car. I'll bet with CC before I bet with Donk Master.
So that mean I need to get at you for that race tomorrow. So
man,
Maserati, you think he's saying Two Fly gonna?
Hey, look, the track right down the street from my house. I'm like 10 minutes away from the track. The track down the road. My house right
I don't
here.
think I'm gonna be there because I'm supposed to be headed to Atlanta. It's my birthday next week, so
you gotta be there. You got to be there. I'll tell you what happened. Only thing I do is tell me you want to bet. That's it.
I got you. I already told you what I think gonna happen.
Got to bet on both races. Got to bet on both races.
No. I can't do that. I told you I bet with my head, not my heart. I can't bet you. I feel like Hollywood gonna win the first race, but I feel like Two Fly probably win the second race, and I can't do that.
Macho running.
I know that. You know how much money I done won with Macho in between last year and this year? I won some of your homeboy money. You know that.
That's why you don't never go against Macho. Macho running, man. And Macho car is consistent.
Right. You right.
Even though CC, even though CC beat Gone Hollywood, CC beat him.
Yeah, he
If
definitely
I
did.
respect CC will race anybody. You feel me? CC don't pick who he don't run.
Right.
CC race anybody.
Right.
See, Donk Master pick and choose who he run. That's why I don't bet with Donk Master no more. Anytime Donk Master line up that Z06, I bet against him.
Okay.
Because he pick who he don't race. CC bet with anybody. That's why I fuck with CC. You will always see me on CC live when he go live saying big CC. I fuck with CC. I fuck with Bruce Dot. Until Donk Master race cut a check.
You see what that man
Until he race
said? You
cut a
see what that
check.
man in the comments say, cut the check, gonna kill CC. That's what he said.
Until I see him race cut a check, I ain't on bet with him. Until I see him, because I want to see them race. That's who I want to see them race. What I'm saying?
So country, I'm addressing the comments. Nobody, we would never not give that man his props because we know what he did. You know, we know what he do. But you know, you have to just look at you just have to look at what's going on now. You know, they say you're only as good as your last race. You know, but overall, as far as record, Macho has a great record. Macho is 18-4. He's got a
Macho
great
running,
record,
man.
a great record.
Macho is
Good night. Don't say cut
running.
the check ain't got enough.
Listen,
How you know
I'm
what
gonna tell you
cut the check got? The car ain't
I'm
even came out.
Listen, the last 2 years between everybody who tracking from here to Georgia to Atlanta, me and my homeboy said I've been to every motherfucking car event. It been the last 2 years.
Right.
We done been everywhere. You feel what I'm saying? I went to Georgia last year about 7 times.
Yeah, I was there a lot last year.
Last year, just to see Donk Master race cut a check.
I was there a lot.
You know what happened? Donk Master ain't never race cut a check on him. Guess who had to step up to the plate? Bruce Doctor had to step up to the plate for Carolina and raced them. Bruce Doctor, the reason why their car got hurt. I was in Carolina.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Until Donk Master race cut a check, I ain't on never bet with Donk Master.
Right.
Until he race cut a check. He raced them, then. You feel what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna bet my money, it don't be with CC and GoneHollywood.
He right. CC,
that's it. That's how it's going.
Right.
GoneHollywood camp. Not just GoneHollywood camp.
Yeah. He's right. CC and Macho do have the most races. He's absolutely right.
Man, I'm bet with them people count, man.
Right.
I'm bet with them people count. And I'm gonna lock in whenever Savage get his car finished, like CC said, add some little stuff. I like 250 over Savage car.
So you saying if I bet you, the only way is I gotta lock in both races, and you bet with Hollywood camp. You got until
now, until tomorrow until tomorrow. Sometimes I'm getting to tomorrow this time to think about what you're gonna do. You got my phone number. You know how to get it cut tap.
Listen, yeah. I don't like the fact that you trying to.
I gotta win some of my money back. I lost with GoneHollywood against CC, so I gotta win some of my money back on somebody.
He said DM definitely overall because DM been in it the longest, so he gonna have more races pretty much than anybody, Mozzie.
Yeah.
So okay, let me just get somebody else on. So I know your thought on it. Anytime I'm gonna bet against Hollywood
anytime GoneHollywood. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. Anytime GoneHollywood camp racing, not just GoneHollywood driving. Anytime his camp racing, my money good, my money long, I'm gonna bet.
So 250,
anytime
Macho,
CC racing,
Hollywood, anybody in his camp, you bet with them.
Anybody in his camp, any car out of his camp that he done turned the wrench on, he done help. If anybody team up with GoneHollywood, and I know GoneHollywood had it, they car at his shop, and they'll put his hands on it, I'm betting with them.
Okay, so y'all see.
I'm from Florida. I gotta bet with Florida.
He say, Mozzie say he'll bet you. I'm gonna bring him on next.
Yeah, tell him see me at the track, man. Tell him, you know what? Tell him I'm gonna put my card out on my page, man. Tell him, man, whatever a bitch want to bet, man, I'm gonna go on Hollywood. I don't give a fuck who he race. GoneHollywood can race God. I'm going with GoneHollywood because I done seen what GoneHollywood can do. Bitch can talk their ass off.
All right.
All right, man. Be easy, man. Hope you have a safe trip, man.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Hey there, what's your thoughts on the race?
What's going on? I
Hey,
think I don't think it's gonna happen.
you don't neither one of them? Because
Neither one of them.
KSD said he think Fly race Macho, but he don't think he gonna race.
No, I'm gonna
He
tell you
don't
the
think he
reason.
gonna.
I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I've been watching them.
Mhm.
Fly want a race, but he want a short race, and so
Mhm.
he wants to stip it so bad that they know they got a short thing.
Mhm.
Hollywood, from what I've seen, Hollywood is trying to race smart, but he
Mhm.
losing. Racing smart, he losing where he started from. Because before Hollywood would race anybody.
Right.
Now they're playing. They try to play mind games with each other back and forth with these steps till it's taken away from the racing.
Mhm.
They're just killing each other. CC or race anybody.
Yes,
Cad or
definitely.
Cad or
You
race
know,
anybody.
I love that about CC. He will race anybody.
Cad too. Macho
Yeah.
away from Hollywood. Macho will race away from Hollywood.
Mhm.
He'll race anybody. You
Right.
know, and it's too much like tech racing going on. You
Right.
know, be in the lane by 9 o'clock. Just because you got a blue nitrous bottle, you have to give me the right lane. You know,
Right.
stuff like that. They're stipping the hell out the races,
Right.
and it's killing it. And there's more arguing going on than anybody getting in the beams.
You're right. I'm a consummate optimist. So I gotta feel like they'll get it together. But I'm a female. I don't understand male pride and ego and all that stuff y'all have going on. So I don't really understand that. I'm more of for one thing, I don't know if y'all believe in signs, but I'm a Taurus. I can't go back and forth because I'm gonna get so mad that it's about to go down. So I can't go back and forth. So I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, and that's it.
But you know, the crazy thing, the sad thing about the whole thing is
What?
it's not just in dunk racing. I'm a no-time racer
Right.
with our grudge car. But we're coming over and into the dunk. But it's the same thing going on over there. Everybody's trying to skip each other to death just
Right.
because they're trying to get the bag, and it's
He
just
right.
taking
He
away.
said
It's taking away from racing.
he right. He said Bruce will race anybody too. That's true. Bruce
Yeah,
will race anybody.
well, no. Bruce, depending on how you catch Bruce, Bruce will race anybody. If Bruce isn't one of his moves, he'll fall back. He'll get some shit started and fall back, find an excuse to fall back.
He said
I,
make sure you at this track.
but I don't think like flying them from what I've been hearing, they can't even get down the track right.
He's saying that Two Fly. Are you saying that Two Fly race anybody? I'm looking at the comments. So I appreciate your input on it. You gonna be at the track tomorrow?
No, right? I'm about to go to Maryland right now. We got a race this weekend.
I'm trying to debate. So you gonna be at Cut the Check next weekend?
Next weekend we'll be down there.
Okay, I'll see you there. I'm headed to Atlanta. They put me in a bad position because I was headed to Atlanta, but I might need to go.
But I'm gonna say one thing about Fly, right? Fly want to race, but he's stipping the hell out of him to where it's got to be in his advantage. So it takes away from everything he's trying to do. Instead of getting out there and just take it, if you're gonna take an L, just take the motherfucker and don't bet heavy. Right. Stop betting these $15,000, $20,000. Bet.
Well, you know them boys. You know them boys bet. My tax bracket. I can't do it yet. Yeah, I can't do it yet.
Why? What you doing? It creates more argument in the racing. That's all it's doing. You bet that big money like that, and a lot of them can't. I'm not watching nobody's pockets, but a lot of them can't afford to do that. 3 or 4 hits back to back, $40,000-$50,000. You dead off.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I definitely can't afford to do it. I'm gonna be straight up. You know, they say everybody rich on Instagram. I ain't rich. I ain't rich nowhere. Now, if anybody on here want to give me some money or sponsor a girl racer, I'm with it. But good luck on your race, and we'll talk. We'll talk next weekend. We'll chop it up.
All right. Well,
All right. So now what? So who you got? You said you got Fly in both races? I can't hear you.
No.
You got Fly in both races?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So we already know your take. You team 305 racing.
Revenge Power built my motor.
Okay. Oh.
I just
Hmm.
you gotta understand, like, I see what's going on. I seen the passes, like Fly running.
Listen, I ain't seen him, so I don't know. And but they say everybody fast with nobody next to him.
Running.
Okay. It sounds good, so I guess that means
Listen. I fuck with Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? I done betted with him, I done lost with him, I done won with two Fly, I done lost. I'm loyal to my
you
pocket.
see what Goodnight Zoe said? He said you lying, you down with you down with them. You sound convincing, but you down with them.
Hey,
look,
Goodnight Zoe a troll, man. You can't listen to nothing Goodnight Zoe say. He is a troll.
You almost baited me in.
No, it ain't about no bait. Like, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Like, I done lost money going against Rose. Like, betting with Macho, I done won money betting with Macho against Rose. So it ain't like I'm DNL. 305, yeah, but I go off who gonna win. You know what I'm talking
about? Right.
They know that.
So your take is both of the races are definitely going to go down and Fly for the win on both.
Monty, don't go anywhere. Yeah, they're gonna go down.
Okay.
And the reason why it steps on everything, because if you don't, then it's gonna get dragged out all night. Oh, I'm gonna go on when we go on. We're gonna be in the staging lane. So it ain't that somebody trying to ease up or beg on the don't. Then shit gonna go any kind of way.
You right.
You know that by seeing this shit go on.
Yeah.
Nigga ain't.
Trust me. Listen, at Donk Master and them show, not me, because I go all over the country and watch races. I don't have any small children, and I'm always by myself. But I felt so bad for those people that had their little kids with them, the kids wanted to see the race too. They didn't get that last race off until it was damn near 12 o'clock.
And then
it had to be.
When they get real late, do get on the track. You get what I'm saying? So you ain't trying to be out there racing at no 11, 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. And it got so cold in Carolina. It was freezing. I was freezing. It was summer in the day and winter at night.
Yeah.
So,
I go to all the track events, you feel me? And, I know what's going on, but like I said, everybody got to bet with who they want to go with. But if I had a bet, I already told you what time it was.
So y'all see what this man said. Y'all get at him. He said he got two Fly in both races. Y'all, that man said his Cash App open. That man said his Cash App open. No Cash App. Oh.
Be at the track. Like, I'm trying to get
He said and after he check it with the marker, y'all good.
Hey, it's Jake from State Farm. Who that is? Comic and
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who that is.
Yeah. So anyway, so at least now we got your take on it.
Yeah. I'll be at the track. Tell them boys, like, get there. You feel me? I'm betting on two Fly both races.
They put me in a really bad for my birthday.
Well,
but I definitely want to see that. I definitely want to see that race and get some of your money. I ain't never had no Mozzie money, not that I know of.
All right, we'll see. Hey,
all right.
Hey, I'll let you know. I'll DM and let you know, like, what time it's gonna go down, and bet that.
Okay, because I got a 3-hour drive, so just let me know.
Put Goodnight Zoe green ass on.
I don't think he followed me, but if he's still on here, I'll put him on.
He on there. He talking shit. He still on there. He follow me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good night, Zoe. Why you mess with everybody and have everybody? Why do you have everybody messing with you, Zoe? Like, why do you mess with everybody and make
I don't mess with nobody. Everybody love messing with me. What's the big
comments talking trash to him?
Who? Which one? Mozzie?
Mozzie, yeah.
Hey man, Mozzie know what it is. It's like a love-hate relationship.
So who you got tomorrow?
I don't know. I'm already betting on Macho. Hollywood and Two Fly. It's like 50-50, so I'm not 100%.
So far you have Macho over Fly.
Yeah, Macho over Two Fly. But Hollywood and him, I don't know. It's 50-50.
You gonna be at the track?
Nah, Instagram.
Oh, okay. I was finna say Mozzie say he got you.
I mean, I don't know about Mozzie. I mean, I already got it locked in for sure bet. I don't know how you get down.
You talking about you wear emoji pants? Oh Lord, Jesus.
Hey, but why you ask me for a pic?
Listen, we're not going positive vibes only. Good night, though.
It is. I'm just answering this question. I'm doing answering this question.
Oh, Pumpy go to my he betting. Oh my gosh, this is getting out of control. All right, Zoe, we know who you going with, so we'll soon talk to you later.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, Will, I was on 45th. Don't do that. Don't talk. They got good food on 45th, Will, but I almost got a girlfriend. You seen that video of that lady I took? She talking about something. She talking about, do that I'm cute and do I have a girlfriend? No, ma'am, you have a blessed day. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't want a girlfriend. Hey there. Who you got?
Hey, Miss KP.
Who you got?
Well, I'm from Holly Hill, South Carolina. I was calling because I see everybody from Florida chiming in, so I figured country boys should jump in on this thing.
Okay.
But I'll take Fly over Hollywood, and I'll take Fly over Macho.
Oh, so you ride with DNL? Oh, yeah. That's interesting. You in Carolina, so you won't be at the track tomorrow. So these folks,
I ain't gonna make it tomorrow.
These folks can see your name. If they your Cash App open, you gotta let them know your Cash App open.
Yeah, it's gonna be open.
It's gonna be open. Carolina to the front, Big Rich. That's my homeboy. I got a lot of
Yeah.
So you was at the track. So you was at the Dunk Master race.
Yeah, I met you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, don't take it personally, because I met so many people. I met so many people, and I'm not good with. I just met so many people. It's actually really good to meet the people that follow me on Instagram, because I hate it. It's creepy to me as a girl when so this is a FYI to all you guys. It's really creepy to me as a girl that's always by myself, but don't get it twisted. I always have my peacemaker with me. But that's always by myself, and then y'all will DM me and tell me you just saw me. That's really creepy to me. Instead of just coming up to me, introducing yourself, that's a little creepy. So sometimes that weirds me out. But I appreciate it when I can meet people that follow me, because we all have the same interests.
Yeah, when we met, we had turned around real quick because Bruce was getting ready to do the foot race.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. That's one thing about Bruce. Bruce gonna foot race with no shoes on. Ooh, I don't know how he get on.
I don't know how he do that.
So you going to cut the check? I mean, I'm not cut the check. You going to Stunt Fest?
No, I'm not gonna make it to Stunt Fest. The next event I'm gonna make is it's probably gonna be because I'm gonna be out of town working. So I probably the next I talked to Hot Rod when I was at the track. So he doing his 4th of
July.
Yeah, he doing his 4th of July. So I'm definitely gonna make that.
Yeah, I definitely got to go to that.
Definitely gonna make that.
I definitely can't wait to see the reveal of that car. I talked to Hot Rod when he was there too. I definitely can't wait to see the reveal or cut the check. Listen, I just want to stand next to a motor that costs that much.
That's
You know,
ridiculous.
outside of them little cars, like them no time cars that like at those real live drag races. He said he'll take Fly over Macho.
Yeah, Savage. Like, man, and you know, and I was the one that was chiming in when everybody was talking about Macho. Savage beat Macho.
Yeah.
And Savage beat Macho. And I'm not saying Macho's a slouch, but I think that a lot of people give the country boys a hard time, you know, and them boys really race.
Well, I
Them
have a
boys really
question.
race.
I have a
And
question. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. Because see, I give Florida a lot of props for a lot of things that they have done.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. In my opinion, what really kicked this whole Donk racing thing off was when Donk Master went down south and him and Fly raced in the street. That really, to me, that's what really kicked it off.
Right.
And I know Donk Master race and I know Fly race.
Mm-hmm.
I'm team In and Out all day, and that's because them boys family to me. I grew up under them, you know what I'm saying? So that's family. I never go against family, and that's just real.
I'm glad to
But
know that. So in the future, if they racing, you
yeah,
bet with you
yeah,
bet with
I'm betting
oh,
In and
oh.
Out all day, In and
Taking a
Out all
mental
day.
note. I'm taking a mental note right now. I need to
Yeah,
screenshot this.
yeah, In and Out all day, you know,
Okay.
and and a couple of weeks ago when we was on live, when everybody was going at Savvy real hard, everybody underestimates Savvy car, and you know they tell Savvy they gonna give him all of this and give him all of that, and Savvy don't be asking for nothing. But as soon as he jump on it, they ready to take it back. Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
we ain't gonna give you this. Oh no, we ain't gonna give you that. Then you know what I'm saying? To stop pump faking. If you want to
I've
race the
seen
man,
that
race him.
happen quite a few times. I've seen that happen quite a few times. They'll say they're gonna
Yeah,
give him something. Yeah.
yeah. Everybody jump on Savvy, man, but I'm trying to tell you, they really don't. Just like you know what I'm saying, and I'm being straight up. They did that with Macho. They did that with Macho car, and they
Yeah.
jumped on Savvy, you know, and they said they was gonna do this in the eighth of a mile. Then they tried to change it to the quarter mile. Savvy made him
Right.
be a man of his word, and Savvy made him eat them words. You know what I'm saying? So don't nobody want to see that. Just like same thing with CC. If you tell CC something, you know what I'm saying? That's what he want.
Right.
CC ain't asking for nothing.
I don't blame him because I'm gonna tell you when my car come out, I want everything they gonna give me. I'm gonna take everything. Give me 5 cars. I want to race Mozzie. I'm gonna race Goodnight Zoe. Y'all give me everything you could give me. But anyway, I appreciate your input. So I guess we'll see you at Cut the Check. At Cut the Check
Yep,
weekend.
yep.
After Stunt Fest, I think my next race is my very first race is coming up, guys. It'll be ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen. I say guys,
yeah,
but I
I
mean
asked you that.
everybody. My very first race will be May 12th in Reynolds. So
Okay.
it's not going to be, my car won't be out, but I will be in my daily driver because they're having an all-female shootout, a V6 and V8 shootout, and I'm going to be in one of those.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So thank you for coming on.
All right.
Stop it. I'm gonna turn the comments off.
What's
Hey,
that?
who you got?
I got the Cool Klux Klan. I'm betting with the Cool Klux Klan tomorrow.
You got White Jesus tomorrow?
I'm betting with the Cool Klux Klan.
Okay, so your Cash App open?
I ain't got no cash up. I'll beat up.
Oh, what time? Okay, well, I'll talk to you and find out what time you leaving and stuff.
Hey, Savvy, get to the road, nigga. All that thumbs up and shit. Savvy, get to the road, nigga.
Leave Savvy alone. That man building a 20-car garage. Leave him alone.
Fuck Savvy. Tell him get to the road, nigga.
Don't do my, and listen, you ain't gonna do my friend like that. Don't do my friend like that.
Told him, man. Tell Savvy to get to the road, man. You know where we at. Savvy know
Savvy,
where
that man said get to the road.
Savvy know where he at. I'm gonna have that nigga eat I'm gonna have that nigga opening up on Sunday and Monday. Fucking
I could DP for y'all.
Yep.
All right. I thought. Oh, okay. So I guess so far it's been split actually kind of down the middle with who's going with who. It's kind of been split evenly. We know who's betting with who. So, for those of y'all that won't be at the track, I guess y'all could go on them people cash outs. For those of y'all that will be at the track, just wait and see. So it's been a take on for some people that the race. It's been a take for some people that none of the races are gonna go down. I personally feel like the races will go down, but that's just my take on it. I don't know. Sometimes as a woman, I don't understand the politics or, the what you guys have going on because, women, we just don't understand. We don't understand male logic and male. We think y'all crazy, to be honest. I mean, not we. I think y'all crazy. So they're racing tomorrow, Savvy. Racing tomorrow. So Hollywood and hey there.
KP, what's going on with you?
Who you got?
I think I'm gonna go with Hollywood first and
Okay.
Two Fly on the second one.
We on the same page.
Yeah, I don't really get involved. I'm just a shooter. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a shooter. So everybody that's online, I never get involved in this, but I'm just saying that this is who I would bet with, but I'm just a shooter, and I may fly in town, get that footage, and fly right back out.
I was just wondering because I was headed up your way. This put me in a bad position. But it's nothing like being there in person to see it.
You're right. So if I make it, everybody had that good footage afterwards. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people going to Instagram it, but I hadn't decided yet because I think you still got ain't Nava shit Sunday.
Yeah.
And that shit's gonna be so deep. You know what I'm saying? So
well, I don't go to just car shows. I like races, but
I know. It's just the fact that gonna be a lot of fans, a lot of cars, and a lot of enjoyment, a lot of fun out there. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like to go fast. I don't want to see no car sitting still.
Sitting still. I got you. I completely, man. But anyway, I ain't gonna sing live film. I don't get involved in.
Yeah. He has some really, really dope footage.
Look back though, I'm gonna let it win.
Okay. So I guess we now know it's kind of split down the middle. Some people have Hollywood, some people have Fly, some people they splitting it down the middle. They taking Hollywood for one and Fly for the other. Who you got?
What's up, man?
Who you got?
To be honest, I don't like bidding. Because of track conditions. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest. But if I was to bet on this race, because like I said, I believe low will come from the no time world first. Before I ain't gonna say first before he got on the Donk scene, but he know how to set that car up. He gonna walk down that track. He gonna read that track. And he gonna know how much to put in or take out.
Right.
For that car. So if both races do go down, if he clear Macho, Hollywood dead. I'm just telling you.
Hey, I'm gonna have to it's telling me I got 26 seconds, so I'm gonna go off and I'm gonna bring you right back on, Beezy.
All right.
All right. So I don't know. Hey, Rod. I don't know. I don't know that I'll be there. I really want to see it because I've been waiting for them to race again. Y'all know how long we've been waiting for Two Flying Hollywood to race again? How long has it been? When did they last race? Does anybody remember? It's on my IG live, my IG TV live. I can't even think of when that was, but it had to be maybe Do you remember when they raced last time?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
When it's on my IGTV, but I can't remember. Was it September?
It was in the heat of the summer. So yeah.
So they have. I've been really waiting to see this rematch.
Yeah.
So you thinking low? You thinking Two Fly? I'm
thinking Two Fly.
On both races?
On both races, if both races go down, but I got a feeling if he get by Macho like he should, I don't necessarily know if Hollywood is gonna want to do that second race the same way. Now, if it's supposed to be 8th Mile, that's another thing. If it's 8th Mile Pro Tree, that's one thing. But if that second race, they want it to be 1/4 mile. I don't know. I don't know if Logan gonna run out that back door like that. He can, but I don't know if he will.
Right. Oh, it's definitely some interesting takes on what's going on. I hope that both of the races go down. I really do. I've definitely been waiting to see the rematch ever since. And I guess it's not really racers etiquette to bring up the fact that last time they raced, Fly car caught on fire. You remember that happened. So that's not really racers etiquette. But I still got to big up Hollywood for the way he ran to try to save that man's car. Because no matter how much they go back and forth, he went down there like they was brothers, like that was his family in the car.
And that's the way.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so for me, I don't quite understand